The following day, we dug a makeshift grave on a knoll overlooking the entire village ruins.
そういや、コードのジジイはどこへ行きやがったんだ？姿が見当たらなかったが。
Thank you, Shiranui, for bringing up the fact. Where the fuck did Kodo go? He was there, and then he wasn't.
そう言うたら、いつの間にか姿を消しちょったんや。
Kodo mentioned something about Hakuoki being at Shirakawa Castle. Something tells me that he's there too.
やろうにゃ。今度こそあいつらと決着をつけんといかんき。
Ryoma's eyes were fierce, glimmering with dedication as he dusted the dirt from his hands. Once more, Shiranui bid us farewell, and Ryoma and I made it off for Shirakawa Castle. Shiranui, you can just come with us. You know that, buddy. During our travels, we overheard rumors. Allegedly, Shogunate forces were unable to lay siege on the castle due to its intense fortifications.
さて、どうやって入り込んだもんやろうか。中岡も俺らが来ることは想定しちゅうはずやし。
We were scouting the outside perimeter when...
おい貴様ら、こんなところで何をしている？
マジ千鶴、隠れるぜよ。
As Ryoma got low to the ground in order to pounce behind a row of bushes.
動くな！撃たれたいのか？
くそ、耳ざといや。さて、どういったもんか。
一体何の騒ぎだ？敵兵か？
Wait. That voice! Saito-san! Is that you? It's me, Yukimura!
雪村だと？生きていたのか？
Oh, we're saved.
どっかで見た顔やと思うたら。おま、こいつと初めて会うたとき、一緒におったやつか。
坂本龍馬。あんたも合図に来ていたのか？
Saito turned his gaze over towards the Aizu rifleman, staring at him dubiously before ordering him to stand down.
この者たちは我々新選組が預かる。あんたたちは引き続き見回りを続けてくれ。
はい、わかりました。
Saito-san said nothing more as he began walking away. Ryoma and I followed close behind, and eventually we arrived in the Shinsegumi's base camp.
坂本、雪村、お前ら生きてたのか。
He's so surprised! Bitch! I swear! Hijikata! I apologize for not having sent any correspondence for some time. Okay, that explains that. Alright, I understand now that I thought you were a dead thing, especially after Edo falling.
いや、無事で何よりだ。江戸で新政府軍にとっ捕まったんじゃねえかと思ってたからな。しかし、なんでわざわざ会津に来たんだ？今この国がどういう状況なのかは分かってるんだろう。
ああ、薩長の大軍に攻め込まれいう最中ながやろ。さっさと降参しちょったら傷もあそうて済むに。
Ryoma!
皆が皆てめえみてえに商人根性で動いてるわけじゃねえんだよ。俺たちだって今さら幕府が薩長から政権をもぎ取れるなんて思っちゃいねえ。ただ今になって合図を見捨てるのは俺たちが考える武士のあり方にそぐわねえ。だから戦うだけだ。
Hearing Hijikata's explanation brought a heavy sigh from Ryoma-san's lips.
商人根性で動きゆうがは否定せんけんど、おまんらの考えが全く理解できんわけやないき。 俺の親友の高杉ちやつがおるがやけんど、そいつはかなりの大バカ野郎でにゃ。その男が長州の反論をひっくり返すため鉱山寺で兵を挙げた時、集まったがはたったの80人かそこらやったそうぜよ。俺みたいに賢く立ち回るやつだけが世の中を動かしていくわけやないがよ。
Although Hijikata-san was unenthused by Ryoma's attempted levity was one of the most genuine compliments I have ever heard him say.
バカ呼ばわりされた挙句、長州老子を引き合いに出されると褒められてる気がしねえな。
Nah! Hijikata-san responded with a curt tone, but all of the tension in the circle soon eased, and it seemed as though the two found mutual ground. They gazed into each other's eyes solemnly, mustering enough respect to continue their conversation calmly.
で、今日は一体何の用なんだ。わざわざここに来たってことは何か知らせていることがあるんだ。
ああ、羅刹に関することで相談したいことがあるがやけんど、三男やったが新選組の羅刹隊を束ねちょったあいつを呼んできてくれや。
わかった。ちょっと待ってろ。
Hijikata-san sent for a messenger, who soon returned to us with both Sanan-san and Heisuke. With his audience at full attention, Ryoma began recounting all of the goings-on inside the castle.
なるほど。話はよくわかりました。
そんなことになってやがったの。通りで白川城の様子がつかめねえはずだ。
土方さん、俺たちを白川城へ行かせてくれ。
Heisuke!
この二人だけを行かせたら死んじまうのは目に見えてるだろ。早いうちに新政府軍側の羅刹を片付けておかねえと、こっちの犠牲がどんどん増えちまうだろうし、俺たちが今まで生きてきたのはこのためだと思うんだ。だよな、三男さん。
言おうとしていたことを先に言われてしまいましたね。我々が今後タイにとどまってもこの戦の行く末は変わらないでしょう。ならばせめて羅刹や落ち水をこの世から消し去ることが我々が果たすべき使命だと考えますが。
A look of pride appeared on Sana-san's face before he pointed his glance over towards Hijikata-san. However, his commander was stone-faced. Perhaps the notion of bidding farewell to Sanan-san and Heisuke, potentially for the last time, got to him. Hijikata-san pursed his lips before finally muttering aloud.
わかった。白川城の羅刹たちを全滅させてきてくれ。
承知しました。
任せてくれよ。この東堂平介、最後の役目はきちんと果たしてみせるからな。
結構は羅刹どもが寝てしもうた後の方がええろ。
では明日の早朝にしましょう。善は急げと言いますし。
おまんら日の光は平気ながかい。新選組の羅刹は夜しか動けんって聞いちゃったけど。
気力で補います。もう体力を温存する必要もありませんしね。
It became clear that both Sanan-san and Heisuke bore no apprehensions about giving their lives on this harrowing mission.
千鶴、今のうちに少し休んできたらどうだ。ここまでずっと歩き通しだったんだろ。
そうしや。新選組の奴らもきっとおまんに会いたがっちゅうろ。
Then I will see you later. Oh man. I sauntered over to their living quarters and dozed off into a pleasant nap. But then...
あれ、雪村先輩。ずいぶん早いですね。
Thinking about tomorrow makes resting a little difficult. I haven't seen Ryoma around. Do you happen to know where he might have gone?
考え事があると言って、先ほど陣を出て行きましたけど。
Really? Which way did he go?
向こうの方角です。俺も一緒に行きましょうか。
I'm fine on my own. I'll be right back, so wait here. Soma bowed his head politely, and I walked briskly down the rugged trail under a dusky sky. After walking for a little while, I hear frogs. Ryoma!
お、千鶴。てっきりまだねえ言うと思うたに。意外と早起きやね。
I was feeling somewhat anxious, so I came searching for you.
まさか。おまんを置き去りにして一人で中岡のところへ行くとでも思うたかい？いくらなんでもこの後に及んでそんな真似はせんき。
I know. Jumping to conclusions is never good, but...
俺と一緒やないと寂しいちいうことかい？なんなん？違うがかい？
Well, no. His swagger often vexed me because I was both smitten and taken back with his self-assuredness. Just then... And it's time for our final and fourth round. Ryoma rested his arm against a tree trunk, beginning to huff in pained breaths. Ryoma? Was this bloodlust? Say it with me for the final time. Give him blood. Here, Ryoma. Take my blood. Without another word, I clutched my kodachi and slid the blade against my neck. My hands grew unsteady as the blood began to trickle. Ryoma, yours for the taking. Upon my urging, he slunk closer to me. The faint tickle of his shallow breasts against my neck felt familiar to me now, almost enjoyable. Really, it's okay. Anything to ease your pain, Ryoma.
これ以上の殺し文句はないき。おまんみたいな女、初めてぜよ。
With each sip Ryoma took, his breathing stabilized, and I could sense his body relaxing behind me. The thrill of being used enticed me. Knowing that I could satiate Ryoma's devilish impulses was a power to which I was growing addicted. I awoke moments before the crack of dawn, far before the sun had yet to eke through the horizon. My eyelids still drooped as our foursome reached Shirakawa Castle's outskirts.
さて、どんな罠が待ち受けているかは分かりませんが、行くとしましょうか。
ああ、いつでも構んぜよ。千鶴、俺の背中から絶対に離れたらいかんぜよ。
I know.
そんじゃ行くとするか。
Just when we nodded at one another. The creak of the castle gate startled each of us.
なんだ、歓迎してくれてるってことか。
ま、俺らがここに来ちゅうってことは察しがついちゅうろ。くれぐれも油断したらいかんぜよ。ここから先は人の世界の常識はきっと通用せんき。
お前に言われなくても分かってるよ。しかし随分静かだな。この城には新政府軍側の羅刹どもが集められてるはずなのに。
A sense of dread began to fester inside of my stomach. The air was heavy, making our skydiving mission feel more like a trudge through an irrigorous fog. More bothersome, however, was the foul, rusty odor of blood, which worsened in stink the more I began to fixate on how the humid air stuck to my skin. Just then.
気づきましたか、坂本君。
そりゃあにゃ。伊達に一回信じるわけやないき。
Just when Ryoma said that, he instinctively grabbed a hold of my waist and yanked me away from the sliding door. We were stopped dead in our tracks when katana blades poked through sliding doors in the hallway, ripping the paper door to shreds. They stabbed and stabbed, eager to break free.
おいでなすったか。スマの影からこそこそ狙うなんて耳っちいんだよ。
Heisuke unsheathed his own sword and swatted at the incoming blades, tearing the doors to pieces. Then Heisuke raised his knee and kicked the door. Waiting behind it was a bevy of furies, licking their lips in glee like wolves encircling their prey. And behind them was...
来たのだね、千鶴。待ちわびていたよ。
Father! As my eyes became locked with Father's, an uncontrollable rage consumed me. Were you continuing your furry experiments here? You used Ryoma and his comrades, the warriors of Tosa, like nothing more than test subjects.
彼らが望んだことだよ。260年もの間、彼らを虐げ続けてきた上司や徳川幕府。彼らへの復讐が叶うのならば、化け物になっても構わぬと、そう言っていたのでね。
Listening to Father's stoic delivery made my blood boil, and I reached to unsheath my kodachi. But just then...
坂本君、雪村君を連れて先に羅刹たちの親玉のもとへ向かってください。
ケンド、
我々も光道さんには借りがありますし、ここで全員が足止めを食うのは得策ではありません。
As always, Sun is looking for a fight, and why am I keep getting messages? What the fuck is going on? I don't know. I'll leave it there.
それに私たちに残された時間はもう少ない。
Ryoma furrowed his brow, refusing at first to yield Sun's command, until finally...
ケンド、必ず追いついてきてくれよ。お前らが死んでしまうたら、こいつがどれば悲しむかわからんき。惚れた女の涙なんて見とうないき。
それはこっちのセリフだ。お前こそ俺たちより先に殺されちまうんじゃねえぞ。
さあ千鶴行くぜよ。
In my heart, I wanted to make Father keenly aware of the contempt I had towards him, but it was a selfish decision, as neither Heisuke nor Sanam-san would have wanted me to distract them. Then, Sanam-san, Heisuke, please be safe. I have faith that we'll all be together again real soon.
心配には及びませんよ。伊達に新選組総長を名乗っていたわけではありませんから。
Sanam-san smiled wearily and bowed his head slightly. Without looking over our shoulders, Sakamoto and I sprinted towards the large staircase.